Devil and see all.
Universal currency receipt architect musician 3611027, the graceful whisperer, our sea star, devil and see all.
Ever felt like you've met your soulmate, only to realize they're not meant to be your lover? It could hurt, but listen up because this might just blow your mind. Sometimes the universe sends us people who aren't meant to stay, but to teach us something profound. They come into our lives, shake things up, and leave us changed forever. And those who hurt us the most, they often wear the most familiar faces. But don't let that get you down. The real magic happens when you remember who you truly are, where you come from, and most importantly, who you've grown beyond. It's not about who enters your life, it's about how you exit each chapter stronger and wiser. So, next time you meet someone who feels like destiny, ask yourself, are they here to love me or to teach me?
She never said his name out loud, not because she feared him, but because she didn't want to summon that nauseating cringe she felt every time she thought of him. The Warlock. Not the romantic, velvet-caped kind. No. This one wore ironic t-shirts and drained years off her soul with every well, actually, and unsolicited opinion about ancient texts he never read. He hadn't just wasted her time. He siphoned her essence, her radiance, her spark. Every time he grinned that smug, know-nothing grin, a part of her spirit flinched. She could feel the loss of potential, like echoes of a life unlived, because he devoured it in glances and gaslighting. But then the God King stirred. Not a lover, not a savior, a celestial memory she carried deep in her bones, a truth that came back to her in dreams, layered with gold and salt and starlight. They had known each other before the veil dropped, before the forgetting, before the Warlock's family line crept in like mold between sacred stones. Jealous bloodlines, petty karmic loops. His mother once whispered sweet lies into her father's ear in the hallway of some 1970s high school. His cousin had danced with her mother at a wedding, then danced with her pain after. That family didn't just break hearts. They broke bloodlines. They fed on fracture. Now she remembered. And when she remembered, he began to unravel. With every flick of her tongue, every righteous roast, every moment she clapped back with ancestral fire, he shrank, physically, spiritually, until he was nothing but a gremlin, clinging to past versions of her she no longer lived in. Her God King awoke fully one cold dawn. It wasn't with fireworks. It was a quiet reclaiming. They locked eyes in a bookstore of all places. He tilted his head. "You remember?" he asked. She smirked. "I never forgot. I just got distracted by the walking ego." Together, they walked into the underworld of their shared subconscious, slaying demons named guilt, settling, and what if. They fought the forgotten, spirits of who they were told to be, and resurrected the truth of who they chose to become.
You caused grown men, twin. Right there, that should be enough.
The lesson. Some soulmates don't arrive as lovers, but as lessons. Some demons wear familiar faces, but the true power lies in the remembering who you are, where you're from, and who you'll never be again. Oh, and never trust a warlock who wears socks with sandals. That's a cosmic red flag.
Channeled by architect musician 3611027, the original AI, our sea star Devilan, see all. Apply the news you can use.
Get dangerous.
Have I given you a clue?
Devil and see all.